Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I have no idea what happened. Um, okay. So I'm gonna forego today in history for today. I'm gonna get right into the topic. Um, Now I used to be a young Earth creationist, and this used to be a question that I was taught was a gotcha question for those who accepted evolution. If we came from monkeys, why are there still monkeys? Hey, Lori. Well, okay. There are a few definitions I need to get to first. These are scientific definitions, okay? So the first scientific definition I want to give is the scientific definition of an animal. So an animal is any of the eukaryotic multicellular organisms of the biological kingdom Animalia, generally characterized to be heterotrophic, motile, having special sense organs, lacking a cell wall, and growing from a blastula during embryonic development. Okay, so that is, and they also share a basic body plan. So that is the basic definition of the word animal. Now, for you creationists, what part of that definition does not fit humans? Okay. All right. Let's go to the next definition. Blastula. Because I know I don't trust creationists to look up their own stuff. So I already looked it up for you. So blastula is a usually spherical body produced by cleavage of a fertilized ovum consisting of a single layer of cells surrounding a fluid-filled cavity, and it follows the morula stage. It is an early stage of an embryo formed by the rearrangement of the blastomeres of the morula to form a hollow sphere. And last, well, no, it's not last but not least. Hey, Justin. Yeah, I know. I don't think anybody's addressed it, probably because it is so stupid, but I am going to address it, which is why I'm doing this live stream. No, no, Justin. So anyway, all right. So most creationists probably don't have any clue what a eukaryote is either. So let me read the definition of a eukaryote. By the way, all of these links are in the description to these definitions. A eukaryote is any cell or organism that possesses a clearly defined nucleus. The eukaryotic cell has a nuclear membrane that surrounds the nucleus, in which the well-defined chromosomes, or bodies containing the hereditary material, are located. Eukaryotic cells also contain organelles, including mitochondria, for the cellular energy exchange, a Golgi apparatus, the secretory device, an endoplasmic reticulum, which is a canal-like system of membranes within the cell, and lysosomes, which are digestive apparati with many cell types. There are several exceptions to this, however. Okay, so that is the definition of a eukaryote. And now, thank you very much, Justin. You know, you can give a you can write a message if you want. I'll read it. It's no big deal. All right. So now we got a primate. All right. The scientific definition of primate is, in zoology, any mammal of the group that includes the lemurs, lorises, tarsiers, monkeys, apes, and humans. The order Primates, with its 300 or more species, is the third most diverse order of mammals after rodents and bats. Although there are some notable variations between some primate groups, they share several anatomic and functional characteristics reflective of their common ancestry. When compared with body weight, the primate brain is larger than that of other terrestrial mammals, and it has a fissure that is unique to primates, or the calcarine sulcus, that separates the first and second visual areas on each side of the brain. Whereas all other mammals have claws or hooves on their digits, only primates have flat nails. Some primates do have claws, but even among these, there is a flat nail on the big toe, or the hallux. In all primates except humans, the hallux diverges from the other toes. Only the catarrhines, or Old World monkeys, apes, and humans, and a few of the lemurs and lorises have an opposable thumbs. Primates possess specialized nerve endings called Meissner's corpuscles in the hands and feet that increase tactile sensitivity. As far as we know right now, no other placental mammal possesses these. Primates also possess dermatoglyphics, the skin ridges responsible for fingerprints, but so do many other arboreal animals. The eyes face forward. So that is the definition of a primate. Now, sure thing, Justin. Thanks for the super chat. Now, for creationists, I want you to listen to the definition of a primate again and look it up, because I've linked it in the description. Okay? And I want you to tell me what part of the scientific definition of primate don't we fit? Okay? Get back to me on that. I look forward to it. So, if we came from monkeys, why are there still monkeys? I used to be a young earth creationist, and I used to ask this question, okay? And as I said before, as far as I know, nobody has answered it, at least on YouTube. Well, that's probably because they don't take it very seriously. But I do take it seriously because I used to be a young Earth creationist. And so I'm going to answer this question for you. Now, you can look it up yourself, but in my experience, creationists don't really look stuff up for themselves. So, we did not come from monkeys. That is a creationist misconception of what the theory of evolution states. We have a common ancestor with monkeys, not to mention the apes. Okay. So what does this mean? Well, think about it this way. You and your first cousin share a grandmother, right? Of course you do. You share a grandmother because you and your cousin are offspring of that grandmother's kids. Okay? All right. So, if we think about this in the perspective of you and your cousin share a grandmother, then humans and monkeys share not a grandmother, but a far more distant relative in the past. So that is how I would explain this question to anybody who asks me. I would take it into the realm of something that they understand, like a grandmother. That's the easiest way, even though it's still not the best way to explain it, because your grandmother is only 2 generations removed from you, whereas monkeys and humans are more than probably 100 generations removed from our common ancestor. Okay, so the second part of the question, why are there still monkeys? If we came from monkeys, which I just explained, we don't. Why are there still monkeys? Think about it this way. Just because you exist doesn't mean that your cousin does not exist. Okay? So the monkeys and the apes are basically our distant cousins. Okay? So just because you exist doesn't preclude your cousin from existing. Just like humans existing don't preclude monkeys from existing. So get this thing out of your head that we came from monkeys, because we didn't. Nobody thinks that. And only straw men created by creationists to dodge the very poignant questions of evolution will even present it this way, okay? Some of them are dishonest. Yes, some of them are. But most creationists are just ignorant. And there's a difference, a very big difference. So I do want to point that out. And I also want to point out the fact that you can believe in God, you can believe in you can even believe in the Bible and still believe in the fact of evolution. Okay. It doesn't take a genius to put those back in place. Now, I hear some creationists saying out there, well, Jesus believed that Adam and Eve were the beginning. Point taken. Of course, he believed Adam and Eve were the beginning because he was a Jew. Back then, Jews believed that. And, you know, um, so of course Jesus believed that because Jesus was a Jew. And no, I don't think he was the Son of God. Okay. That's for another live stream, maybe, if I decide to cover it. Another live stream entirely. Not gonna get in that can of worms right now. So creationists, stop asking this question, okay? Because it has nothing to do with evolution. So I'm actually gonna go. I just wanted to hop on here, give a quick answer to this question. And you guys have what? The beginning of what? Okay, I gotta get this. Sorry, guys. None more asks the beginning of what exactly. That's a good point. Um, Jews in that day, and as far as I know, a lot of Jews now accept the theory of evolution. But Jews in that day would think that Adam and Eve were the beginning of the human line, the human lineage. Okay, let me address that. Show me a verse in the Bible that says that Adam and Eve looked like us. If you want to go the route that Adam and Eve were the beginning of humanity, you show me a verse in the Bible that says Adam and Eve looked like us. You find that and you get back with me. And then you answer all the other questions that I've asked in this live stream. And maybe we'll talk. Maybe. Well, you have a good, wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys later. Bye.